When I had children, I wanted to make sure they had the best possible start. That led me to ask myself how children actually learn. Not just what they're taught, but what helps them learn best and how I could support them better. That's what led me to Education Studies Primary at the Open University.
The primary years play a vital role in shaping a child's experience of learning. Our qualification focuses on children aged 3 to 12 and explores how they learn, how they develop, and the varying support they may need. It also explores the bigger picture, from child development and psychology to the policies and practices that surround school life. What happens in those formative primary years can shape a child's confidence, their progress, and relationship with learning for years to come.
I wasn't working in this field and I'd never studied at university level before, so I was definitely daunted by it. I also wondered whether studying online might feel a bit lonely, but it really wasn't. There was tutor support and chances to learn alongside other students as well.
Students join us from all sorts of backgrounds. Some already work with children and want to deepen their understanding, whilst others are completely new to it. And because it's designed for online learning, you're well supported and not left to figure it out all on your own. You study flexibly around work and other commitments, with tutor support and chances to learn alongside other students throughout.
What surprised me was how broad the course is. I thought it would mainly be about what you teach children, maths, English, science, but it goes much deeper than that. You look at child psychology, development, policy, and even how different countries approach teaching and learning. It really makes you stop and question things, not just what happens, but why.
It's designed to help students look beneath the surface, to reflect on real situations, to question assumptions, and understand the reasons behind what they see. That's why theory and research are integral, because they help students make sense of practice in a much deeper way.
I think the biggest change for me is how I think about children's learning and behaviour. Before, I was coming at it more from an opinion. Now, I'm much more evidence-led in how I think. It's also changed how I understand a child's development. You stop jumping to simple conclusions and start thinking more about context, what's behind something, and what that child might need. That's given me more confidence in how I support my own children.
As students develop that understanding, they become more reflexive in how they respond to children and to different situations. They learn to look beneath the surface, to think about context, and make better informed decisions about how children can be both inspired and supported in their learning. This course is for people who want to understand why children learn the way they do. That might be because you already work with children, you're thinking about teacher training or learning support, or you're simply curious and want to look beneath the surface. It suits people who are prepared to question, to reflect, and to think critically about how children learn.
If you want to explore how children learn, discover Education Studies Primary at the Open University.